Hello YouTube, it's Friday evening, so that means another week has gone by, so I've got some pickups from the mail. Got a couple of nice ones here, a nice little bit of variety if you like that kind of thing. A lot of it is going to come from a big comps order that came in, so I'm going to start with that. First card is going to be a Jamie Benn. This is called Colors and Contours. And on the next card, I'm going to show you a little bit. So the inspiration for these was actually the 1998-1999 MVP set, which, much to my chagrin, is actually now 20 years ago. And I remember actually opening packs of it originally, but I'll actually show you, I'll do a comparison. It's a couple extra actuallys, but here you go. Here is an original 98-99 Upper Deck MVP. So you can see the design inspiration is pretty clear and obvious, but I will show you something interesting on the next card that is, again, using the same inspiration, but execution-wise, I feel like Upper Deck dropped the ball a little bit. But I love this Colors and Contour set because it's really nice looking with it. Not super low numbered, to 198, and they're not expensive at all, but they're really nice looking cards, die cut, pretty sweet looking, and the backs are actually I'll show you real quick here. They stayed fairly faithful to the source material on these, although a couple of things like the fonts and something, they're very close though. They did a pretty good job with that. Now I'll show you on the next card again, same inspiration, so I'm going to show you now this one. This one is actually the superscript version. So you can see a little bit, you got the rainbow foil kind of thing going on, and then this with the signature, and this was numbered to 25, so this is number 2025. But this is actually where the inspiration, they did a good job overall, but I will say that Upper Deck has enough people to be able to do this, with complete accuracy. So on the originals, the numbering is not on the front like this. The numbering actually would have been on the back, because you can see there's actually a spot for it right here. So you put the numbering out of 25 right here, and you put in the word superscript right here. So what I'll do is I'll actually pull up a picture of a real superscript from back then, and you'll see the comparison. It's a minor detail. It's a nitpick, because it's a cool looking card otherwise. But it's one of those things where, like, Upper Deck has the capability. I would love if they had just gone that little bit of an extra mile and just done the thing accurately, because the numbering should have been right here, and then superscript would have been right here. But again, I'll show you a picture just for comparison so you can see. But still a nice card, low numbered, and not expensive at all. These are kind of cool. That's going with the Jamie Benn collection. One more there for the Jamie Benn collection as well. So this one is Zenith Mosaics, and this is a dual jersey card. But you can see you've got the jersey card with Trevor Daley here, and then Jamie Benn in the middle. And I think you could actually have a triple jersey card with Brad Richards as well. But what I like about this is using that nice etch foil. So I'm kind of moving it around a little bit so you can get a little bit of a different reflections in the light. Very cool looking card. Nothing too crazy and not too expensive at all. But this is an early career Jamie Benn, and Zenith did a really good job with this foil etching. It's just a neat looking card in the light when you do the different camera angles. So there's going to be a lot of shininess in this mail day, so we'll move on from this one. Next one is just one I wanted to add to my collection because it had been something that had been on my radar screen. Again, this is still part of the same COMC order. There's going to be a number of cards here first, and then we'll get to some eBay stuff. So this is an Upper Deck Victory Alexander Ovechkin rookie. Nothing too crazy about it. Victory is not a high-end brand, but this is one of the more affordable Alexander Ovechkin rookie cards that you can get your hands on. I really wanted to make sure I picked up one of these because Ovechkin is closing in, maybe even as soon as next season, on 700 career goals. Once he crosses that threshold, it's going to be really interesting because I think Gretzky's record, almost 900 goals, I think that's out of reach. Even with Ovechkin, as good a job as he's done goal scoring over the years, it's just a different era. Guys scoring 50 is a more unusual thing than it was, back in the 1980s. When Gretzky set his single season goals record, I think the goals record stands at 92 goals for one season. If a guy gets 50 right now, that'll probably top the league. But Ovechkin has a ton of 50-goal seasons. Cool looking card, though, and I think it'll appreciate well as people start to appreciate that anybody who gets close to 700 career goals in this era, it's basically like 800 or 900 goals in a previous era. So it would have been interesting to see what Ovechkin could have done in the 1980s with the style of hockey they were playing back then, considering what he's done given the current era. Next couple are a couple of Carlos Delgado cards for that collection. So this is an early Delgado here. So this is 1993 top prospects. So of course you got Delgado there at the bottom, but you also got Mike Piazza, who was in AAA at the time. And then you got Delgado at Class A. So some top prospects indeed, because they were all catchers at the time. So this is an early in Delgado's career when he was still a catching prospect. Piazza guy turned out pretty well as well. So it's kind of an interesting card from that perspective. 93 tops. This was just a nice looking card. This one I think was one of the ones that I also had in that bulk player lot from Carlos Delgado. But still, I had it already in the COMC order, so I had it shipped in. I like these. These are the Topps Gold label. So this is actually the Class 3 Delgado. So you can see you got the little text there that says Class 3 on there. And then you're also going to have it on the back over here. Again, cool looking card. This is not one of the numbered ones because Class 3 isn't, but whoops. Let me grab that again. But you had a lot of parallels with this one. So you had the different classes, and also you'd have different foil etching up here on the label. But you have a nice little refractor effect going on with this one. Next card. So this one was also in that big bulk group of Delgado cards that I have in a previous video. I'll put the eye on the screen there if you want to check that one out. So this one is a duplicate technically, but I think it's slightly nicer with the etching condition-wise. The other one I think was a little bit scratched up, so I'll probably use this to replace the other one. Next is, again, still an early Delgado. So this is a score, but this is one of the parallels here. This is the Dugout Collection. So there you go. Still, like I said, early in his career, Delgado was a catching prospect. But you got kind of a nice little copper thing going on with this Dugout Collection. Kind of cool. So here's another EX card. Different design, different year. Again, pretty neat looking. Clean back on this one. Nice. This one's an early insert as well. So this is Wave of the Future. 94 Flair. Very cool. A lot of those are just going to go in the binder. Here's another shiny card as well. So this is the Playoff Prestige. This is the extra bases parallel, I guess. So this is a numbered card. So this one is numbered to 150. A little hard to see with the uniform there, but there you go. I think you can see a little better with that. So numbered to 150. But again, a nice looking card with the foil and the rainbow effect going on. I like this next one in particular as well. So this is actually a triple memorabilia card as well. So this is an SPX Winning Materials. And it's got Delgado, so it is. I did buy it as a Delgado card, but obviously you've also got Magglio Ordonez and an early Albert Pujols, because I think this is 2001. So I think this is right around Albert Pujols' rookie year. So a nice early Pujols card that also happens to double as an addition to the Delgado collection. So kind of a cool triple memorabilia card of three pretty good hitters from that era. They turned out all right. Okay, these next couple of cards are actually something that I've been picking up here just as he started to heat up as far as being a player, especially with this year's home run race and everything going on. So we got some Cody Bellinger cards. So this is a Bowman's Best Cody Bellinger Refractor rookie year. So I won't call it a rookie card because obviously it is a parallel, but really nice to have the refractor version. Kind of cool. And I do appreciate when they actually do label it as a refractor. It makes it a little easier. You can see it, but some of the refractors aren't always as clear-cut as these ones are, but this is a nice one. So there's a Cody Bellinger. Another Bellinger. So this is the Topps Gallery rookie card. Very nice. We'll see what happens with Bellinger, but he's definitely having a great season. He's got to focus on actually making contact a little bit more, not trying to hit a home run on everything. So we got a Bowman Platinum Bellinger. These are some nice looking cards as well. I'm going to check out some of these because a lot of these do have the dark borders, so they've got the different edges, and I just want to see if any of them might be good candidates to send in for grading, but we'll see. I'm not going to worry about it too much, but they are some nice cards to pick up just to see what happens. Then we got the Topps card. I think this is the update series, yes. There's that Bellinger. And we're sticking with the theme here. So we got the Topps Heritage Bellinger. So we got one of those. I like this 1968 Topps design going on with these cards. So there's one of that. And here's number 2. I'm just grabbing a couple of these and hanging on there for a little while just to see what happens with them. I don't mind with these cards. And that was an email sound effect. And then here's number 3. So this one's already in a holder. It was cheap enough that I definitely wanted to go for it, so I figured why not. This is a PSA 9, but still a nice looking card. And that's a little barcode thing that comes with the COMC orders. And the last one here is the actual base card. So this is the Bowman's Best Cody Bellinger. So this is a PSA 10. So it's nice to have the regular version to go along with the refractor version. So I'll take a closer look at the refractor version. I wouldn't mind sending that one in as well, just to kind of complement this one. We'll see if I hold on to it for a while or not, but I thought, again, why not, with the season he's having, just have them on here. It's nice to put them away. I don't have to do anything with them for a while, but if something happens, I don't mind having them in my collection. And like I said, there was quite a mail day, so the next set is now going to be a bunch of Vladdy Jr. cards. So now we're going to start filling in that collection, as promised in kind of my player collecting video. So here we go. Next one we're going to do here. So this is a Bowman Chrome. So this is very similar to a card I already had in the collection. I had the regular version. There you go. But now this is the Bowman Chrome version. And a lot of my theme with this COMC order was filling in some of those gaps. So this is the 2017 Bowman Chrome version. So it's nice just to have the regular and the Chrome version to put side by side. Again, sticking to the same theme, we got our first regular Bowman. We've got this one. So this is the 2017. Okay. And Chrome version of that. Same deal. Pretty much identical. Obviously the numbering changes, BDC to represent Chrome. It's nice. Same thing one more time. This is the 2018 regular Bowman first. Then we got our Chrome version. Very cool. Filling in those gaps. I like this one. This is the 30th anniversary card in the 1989 Bowman style. You got the nice refractoring there with the foil. And the facsimile signature. 30th anniversary is a little ham-fisted. Yes, I do understand it is the 30th anniversary of 1989, but, you know, at least it stayed reasonably faithful to the source material, so good looking card, though. Nice addition. Like this one's. So I think this is the Mega Box, like Mega Box or Mojo Refractor. Like, I forget some of the naming conventions of some of these. There's a lot of them. But I like this with a lot of the different refractive versions. So this is the 2019 version. So we got that one to add to the other ones, because I have the regular and the Chrome version and all that good stuff. So there's another one for that. When I can put together the little parallels, I will. So this is kind of your regular Chrome refractor, I guess. I still have to do a little more reading up on this little subset, but I guess that counts as the regular refractor version. Ready for the show. And then again, same thing. We got like the little Mega Box refractor. It's cool to have a little contrast so you can see the difference between them. Different patterns going on. Backs are pretty much the same. All good there. Rotating them around just so you can get a sense of some of the different colors. In case you haven't seen a stack of them already. Alright, we got the Topps Living set in the nice 1953 Topps baseball style. With the cool art. Pretty sweet. They did a pretty good job there, replicating the 53 Topps style pretty well. Not exactly limited. I think there are 27,000 of those. This next one I like, though. This one, actually, I connected it to it, but this one did come from eBay. So I'll skip this one first, but then I'll go to this one. So this is the Topps Finest. So we got the Topps Finest rookie. Very nice. Card number 101. Very cool. And then these ones are actually duplicates, but I don't mind having an extra for some of these cards. So we got an extra of the Donruss Optic, or Panini Optic, I guess, rated rookie version of his rookie card. And this design is going to look familiar to you in a minute. Just an extra one of those. An extra one of the 2019 Bowman. And an extra of the 2019 Bowman Chrome. So these came about of the fact that it wasn't exactly by design. It was more like I wasn't paying enough attention and didn't realize that I had already ordered one. So I got another one in one of these orders. This one, though, I didn't have previously. So I think, let me make sure I get this right. I believe this one is the 2019 Chrome. So I think this is the Prism Refractor, I want to say. It was actually labeled as an X-Fractor, but it is, I believe, the Prism Refractor with the pattern. But really nice looking in the light when you get it in the right angles. So hopefully you can see that little rainbow thing going on there. It's kind of cool. Nice looking. Slowly chipping away at the different versions of this card. Picking them up where I can. There's a couple more that I think are going to be coming in future mail days, so keep an eye out on that. That'll be coming. Alright, now we're going to do a couple of eBays. So that was the first eBay, and now we're going to do this one here. So this was a 2-card lot that I picked up to save on the shipping. So first is the Panini Optic. So this is the lime green version. So you got the nice prism with the lime green. I'm not sure why lime green of all things, but there you go. If you like your colors, Panini Optic is not a bad way to go. And then you got the little prism there. So this is one of the unnumbered ones. There are some numbered parallels as well. Cool looking. Again, if you like shiny, here we go. This is the Bowman Platinum Ice, I want to say. So hopefully you can make out the pattern on that. There's quite a bit going on there. Not a super expensive card at this point, but cool looking nonetheless. And the back is pretty simple. Nothing crazy there. Do have a lot of pattern and little rainbow effects going on there. Okay, next couple here. There is your Topps Heritage base rookie. There are also some parallels and also the variations, you know, action and such. There it is, card number 504. Based on the 1970 Topps design. So pretty nice. Alright, I almost made it to the end here. So I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do last. Let's do this one. So second to last. This is the Panini Chronicle. So this is like the Titan version they came up with. So I think this is one of the first off the line parallels. So this is the orange prism. Kind of a cool looking card, a nice little foil design and everything with like the space motif in the background. There's a bunch of versions of this, of course. But this is the, like I said, the orange prism first off the line. And this one is numbered to 17. So one of the fairly limited versions there. But there are a number of them. And again, we may be seeing this pattern again in a not too distant mail day. Very cool card. But I'm not going to finish off on this one. But I will put it here. There we go. Last card in the mail day. Again from eBay. So we got to have a nice optic. So this is an autograph card. Vladdy Jr. has some work to do. That is not a that is a little bit of a sloppy autograph, but there it is, a rated rookie autograph just the same. And with the Panini products, as you know, you got no logos, so he's wearing basically, you know, I'll borrow the old, you know, those back pages. There's your pajama card. Cool looking card though, and there are definitely a bunch of variations of this one as well. Pretty nice way to finish off the mail day. So I'll move this and put that in to finish off. So that's the end of the mail day. A little bit of everything. We got some old, we got some new, we got some young players in their rookie year. We got a couple players from, they're still fairly early in their career, and a little bit of Jamie Benn thrown in there for good measure. So thanks as always if you made it to the end of the mail day. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them in there. I'll be happy to reply. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next video. Thanks.